Okay, so this is Shven here, ready to make some Mexican rice. And let me go over the ingredients. Here we have 2 cups of long grain white rice. We have a mixture of water and tomato sauce, equaling 2 cups. We have some oil, green chilies, some garlic, and I also have some onions that we're going to use, and because I like onions in my Mexican rice. I also like to put peas in it, but unfortunately I don't have peas, so we'll just go from there. So in a pan, we're going to pour in some oil, and we're going to get that hot before we get started. And I'll be right back with that. Okay, here I got my oil heating up, and it's about maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil, and I want to let that get really hot before I pour in my rice. Because once I pour in the rice, we need to make sure that the oil is hot so that the rice will get a little brown before I pour in the other ingredients. But before I pour in my rice, I do want to put in my onion and then put in my garlic, because I like that first, but don't want it to get too we just want it translucent. We don't want it to cook it where it's overcook it, because it will burn. And so I'll show you that in a few minutes. Okay, I poured in my onion, and again, I just want to get it translucent. You want to keep on stirring, because you really don't want this to burn. And you can see I cut up my onions pretty small. You don't want it too big, because again, you want it to disappear in the rice, but it's going to add so much flavor. And you really do want to have a nice hot pan. Okay, the next thing I want to do is, because it looks it looks like it's translucent, so we'll go with that right now, is I'm going to take a little bit of garlic, and I use minced garlic, and I use it out of a jar. Now, you can use garlic, fresh garlic if you want, and that's how my mom did it, and I do like that. It's just so much easier this way. Just quicker. The flavor's just the same. It doesn't change, depending on, of course, on how old your garlic is. Then you want to mix that around. Now, garlic cooks pretty quick, so you want to stir it, and you want to make sure that it doesn't burn. So you don't want to cook this too long with the garlic without adding something else in the pan. So. Oops. Had a little skin there off the onion. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to add your rice. You want to toast your rice along with the onion and the garlic. And you want to mix that very well so that it can toast. You just want to keep on stirring it until it starts to turn a little bit brown. Then you'll know that the rice is ready for the other ingredients. Okay, now that the rice is browned a little bit, now we're going to pour in our tomato sauce and water mixture. That's the sound you want to hear. It's got to be really hot in order for it to cook right. You want to stir. Oh, this is going to come out really nice. I also want to add in my green chilies. Again, you want to give it a good stir. Now, you don't have to add the green chilies if you can't handle the spice. That's fine, but I mean, I always like to put the green chilies in it, and you know, because I like my food pretty spicy. And I want to say that this is my first video, but I hope you can see this pretty good. I will improve with my videos as I go. Okay, now you want to lower the heat, because you know, you can see that it's bubbling pretty good. Now you want to lower it. See, I have a digital. Have a digital oven, so you don't want it to burn. So you want to lower the heat so that the rice will cook and not stick to the bottom of the pan. And you want it'll come out right. I like to stir it a little bit. Make sure that it's not sticking, and it's not sticking right now. But if you left it on high, it would stick. So okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to cover the pan. And we're going to let this cook for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the tenderness of the rice, on how it is. And we'll be back to check that. Okay guys, so here we are. We're going to uncover it. And this is what it looks like. Looks pretty good. It didn't burn. Looks pretty solid. Now, to give it a little taste. And it just came out fantastic. Now, I don't put any salt in this. Not yet, because, you know, some people like it, you know, without salt. And some people like it with salt. So anyway, I like it with salt, but I like to add it after I serve it. So I hope you like this recipe, and I hope you try it at home. And I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel, and I will see you later. Thank you.